Hey everybody, welcome to Telemazing. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 shows here from the 1980s. We're going to be talking with Subhash and Alex and Cody, and so let's just go around doing each other's top 5. Go ahead, Cody.
Okay, my top 5 list is Wet Hot American Summer, Freaks and Geeks, Dynasty, Everybody Hates Chris, and The Goldbergs.
Nice.
The top 5. Okay, mine are the A-Team, Knight Rider, The Golden Girls, Charles in Charge, and Cheers.
My top 5 show list is Freaks and Geeks, Halt and Catch Fire, 30-something, The Cosby Show, and Small Wonder.
So we're deciding that the list that we're making is a hodgepodge of both 80s shows and modern day.
Yeah.
Attempt of the 80s. Okay, so go ahead, take 3 shows from your list, and we'll put them in and decide what will be in the top 5.
I would say Freaks and Geeks should be on that list.
Okay.
I would say Halt and Catch Fire should be on that list. And I would say Cosby Show should be on that list.
My top 3 are going to be Knight Rider, The Golden Girls, and Cheers.
My top 3 is going to be Freaks and Geeks, Dynasty, and The Goldbergs.
Alright, so we have 2 people who both recommended Freaks and Geeks, so do you want to just go ahead and put Freaks and Geeks automatically into the top 5?
Totally fine with that.
Yeah.
I think
That
it's a
show has
cult
such an
classic,
impact.
and the
Yes.
music,
Yep.
everything about it is so...
And it's spawned how many future stars? I mean, there's
Oh,
everybody
all
on
of
that
them.
show.
I think every single one except for Sam Levine.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have Freaks and Geeks that's on to the final round, and so now we have 4 slots left, and so let's divide this up from comedies and dramas. So we'll start with dramas, it's easier to do. You have Halt and Catch Fire, which is modern, and then you have Knight Rider, and then you have Dynasty. My thoughts is, if you have 4 slots left, you're going to probably want to choose a drama that is from the 80s and a drama that's modern. So I'm okay with putting Halt and Catch Fire in, so really it's more of a debate of whether you put Knight Rider and Dynasty, and my vote would be Dynasty.
Yes, it would!
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Dynasty.
You have 4 shows left to limit down to 2 of them.
Okay.
So you have Cosby Show, you have Golden Girls, you have Cheers, and then you have Goldbergs. I think we're all in agreement. Cheers has to be on this list, right? It's too.
I don't think we are.
It's too
know.
argumentatively, it is consistent in the top 3 shows of all time. Match of the 70s, Cheers of the 80s,
Yeah.
Seinfeld of the 90s. Like, those are
Okay.
staples. Like, you can't, I Love Lucy of the 50s or 60s. Like, you can't not have it there. This is the most depressing top 5. You guys are just like, I don't want to put Cheers in
I think
there.
because none of
No.
us are personal fans of it, but we can understand the
Then,
importance
yeah.
of that show.
Yeah, okay. You sold me on Cheers.
Cosby, Golden Girls, Goldbergs. 3 shows, 1 slot.
You have to put the Cosby Show in there because I think, wasn't it like the first show that showed like a black family that was
Yeah.
actually doing well as opposed
Yeah.
to...
Beyond
like an
Yes.
upper class
Yeah.
You had the
doctor,
Jeffersons
lawyer.
Right.
that had kind of a better
Yeah.
Good Times show the lower class,
Good
and like
Times,
Jefferson's had
things like
a bit of a
that.
higher class moving on up. But
Yeah.
then the Cosby Show was very influential. Was one
Yeah.
of the first of its kind. Yeah.
So we have our top 5 list. We have Freaks and Geeks, Cosby Show, Cheers, Halt and Catch Fire, and Dynasty. And so that's our top 5 shows. Now, let's rank them. Again, based off of what somebody from the 80s should watch first, and then all the way down from there. I would say the first show somebody would watch is Cheers.
That's a good start.
I think it's the easiest to consume.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's like
of them
a
all.
Yeah.
light watch. You know? Yeah, it's a
Light viewing.
Yeah, it's
Light viewing.
you're not going to be
You get
challenged.
introduced.
Challenge.
Yeah. It's a funny show. You get introduced to Sam and Diane. You love that chemistry, and
Yeah.
then along with that, you get to learn other characters such as Frasier, which gets spun off in its own show as well.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Mhm.
And so it's kind of I think that's a good show to start with.
So we can move on from Cheers to The Cosby Show, which is also a sitcom, but also dealt with some really important social and cultural issues of the time.
Okay.
It'll give you a better shot of the 80s.
And then after Cosby, I would feel that maybe a little trip to Dynasty would be a pretty good balance from a comedy to a drama.
No? Okay.
Because you get some of the dramatic in the Cosby Show, so again, it's not like you're going from one extreme to the next.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Freaks and Geeks should be number 4 because it's a comedy drama, and it changes perspective. It's a kid's perspective, so you get to know how the kids grew up in the 1980s. And there's a great scene in it with Martin Starr about being a latchkey kid, which I really thought really represented the 1980s. Parents both were working as a kid, on his own.
So, Top 5 shows if you're from the 1980s. We have number 1 being Cheers, number 2 Cosby Show, number 3 Dynasty, number 4 Freaks and Geeks, number 5 Halt and Catch Fire.
Whoa.
We locking it?
Yeah, we're
Good?
locking it.
We
Lock
good?
it.
It's locked in.
Awesome.
Can't believe Halt and Catch Fire is locked in. Cannot believe it. All right, let's do this.
Open it up again.
No!
And that is our top 5 shows if you're from the 1980s. We have done the 60s and the 70s. You can check out in our YouTube videos over there. Along with that, we have our podcast on Mondays. We have our Telemazing live segments on Periscope on Wednesdays. So make sure you subscribe so you can get all the information about our stuff. We work so hard on this content, and we want you guys to hang out with us because we're cool people. So otherwise than that, for Subhash, for Alex, for Cody, and for myself, Joseph Mwamba, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.